Peace, y'all. I want to explain the depths of self-knowledge and knowing who you are. Just knowing yourself in general. It goes on so many different levels. You have a mind, you have a body, you have a spirit, and you need to know your body. You need to know each of these things. So, for instance, if you want to learn like your body and stuff like that, obviously you have paying attention to how you feel when you eat certain foods, how you feel when you do certain actions or whatever in that case. But you need to know your blood type. You need to know your bone structure. I'm not really for X-rays, but getting one once in your life won't kill you. So just knowing what your bone structure is, because some people's like skulls or spines may be longer or fatter or wider or whatever than the next person. So you need to know how your body is made up. And your blood type can tell you a lot of things, like as far as what foods you can eat. Even it can tell you a whole lot of shit, honestly. I'm still learning about this, so I'm not gonna say like too much, but yeah, you need to know your blood type. And what vitamins and minerals you're deficient in, if any. And just if you have sickle cell traits, if you just knowing about your body, what your body is and how your body functions and stuff like that. Are you more of an athletic type? Are you more of this, whatever? And also like your spirit, your soul, knowing what your heart desires, knowing, and I know your heart is a physical organ, but it rules the emotions and it rules the, in my opinion, the subconscious is like the second deeper part of the brain, the more magnetic part of your brain. It goes deeper, but I thought it was almost an accident. But yeah, basically what I'm gonna say is, know what your soul desires, you know what I'm saying, like what your purpose is, what your beliefs are, what your values are, knowing who you are at the core, you know what I'm saying, like what are your interests, what are your hobbies, what are your strengths, your weaknesses. And I'm talking about at the core, your soul. Like as a kid, what were you interested in? Not what you were taught to be interested in, but what were you naturally interested in as a child. And I know a lot of the things that we were interested in were things that that was just in our environment, and we just kind of like said, oh, what's this? Stuff like that. But still, you need to know, like, for example, I was always into psychology before I even knew what the fuck a psychology was. Always into the mind, always into science in general. I loved science as a kid. I loved teaching as a kid. I used to pretend that I was teaching. I would have like a whiteboard and just writing random shit on the board and pretend I was teaching a class. And I also wanted to be a doctor. I had like fucking microscopes, telescopes and shit. I was always fascinated with science, being a doctor, healing and helping like patients and teaching. And that's basically what I'm doing now. So yeah, just think back of like to what you like to do as a kid, things of that nature. And also, spirituality can help you learn your spirit, your soul. So spirituality is really just knowledge of the soul, knowledge of the spirit. And different topics in spirituality can help you learn your soul, like astrology, numerology, even like psychology, like psychological analyzing, and that's the word that I'm looking for. Oh, introspection and things of that nature, reflection. Let's see, what else is there? Oh, well, Reiki, energy healing, things of that nature, just to know yourself. And I'm not saying go to someone who does Reiki. You can do Reiki yourself. You can just sense, just be still, really, and sense your own energy, in stillness, in nature, while grounding yourself. I'm a little ashy right now, but yeah, while grounding yourself. Just sit in the sun, whatever your climate is, near water, near trees, whatever the case is, and just be still and feel yourself, feel your energy. How do you feel right now? And question these things, not necessarily judging but questioning like, where did this come from? Where did this emotion stem from? Why do I feel this way? But before you start questioning, I want you to just sit with it. I know the plane's probably loud as shit, but before you start questioning, I want you to just sit with that emotion and on all the emotions and allow them to all flow. And after you allow that meditation to happen, because that's what that is, meditation, just allowing all of your thoughts, all of your emotions to just flow without following, not without necessarily following anything, but just allowing them to just observing your thoughts, observing your emotions, and just being the seer, the overviewer, the observer of all of these things taking place. And then after your meditation, then you can do some reflections as to why you may have felt this, if it was even yours, because some thoughts may not even be yours, things of that nature. So yeah, we got the body part. You want to know your blood type, you want to know what foods you should be eating, you want to know what workouts work best for you, what clothes work best for your skin. You know what I'm saying? Some people have sensitive skin, some people can't wear certain fabrics, things of that nature. You want to know what things that you can do externally, or what can you put into your body, or what can you consume externally or internally to give you the best performance of your body. Then you also want to know what your soul is, because your soul will direct you into where to go in life, where to head. And then you have the mind. You always want to make sure you're having clarity over your mind. You want to know, and the mind is also associated with your ego. So you want to know, sorry, it was an ant crawling on me. But you want to know, I lost my train of thought here. Your ego, yes. You want to be able to differentiate your intuition and your ego. You want to be able to know, is this the ego? And what does the ego want versus what the soul wants? Because like I said, you want to follow your soul, because your soul will lead you into what you truly want, your true desires, rather than what you are programmed to desire or want. And most of the time, that's just materialistic shit. But hopefully y'all can hear it. It's fucking cars and planes and all kind of shit going on. But I'm getting distracted. I fucking looked at birds and shit. It was just, sorry y'all. But yeah, your mind. What is your mind capable of? How many levels of the mind do you have? You have the conscious, the subconscious, the super conscious, super consciousness, and I feel like it's like 5. I think I haven't really went that deep into it, but as I was reading some things, it said that there's 5 levels to the mind, 5 stages to the mind. So yeah, you want to know how far can your mind go? What can your mind do? What is your mind capable of? You know what I'm saying? You want to know these things. How are you? What kind of learner are you? How can you absorb information best? You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to be able to know all types of things about yourself and all aspects and all angles, so that way when you're in relationships, when you're in business relationships, partnerships, friendships, when you're out in public, when you're expressing yourself, when you're creating, and when you're trying to be authentic, because you want to know, if you don't know yourself, how can you be authentic? How can you know what kind of person you need, or what kind of things you need, or what kind of occupation you need, and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm sorry y'all, I'm just getting so sidetracked today. I'm just looking at all the shit because, like, I just got out here and I came out here for sunlight. Then I had the idea to make a video, and then with that I didn't really get to meditate or be. So this is like the first thing I'm doing when I'm coming out here. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But anyway, yeah, you want to be able to know, because honestly, like, anybody can manipulate you or convince you or persuade you to go outside of yourself or outside of your authenticity or your truth, and you won't even really realize it. You won't even really realize when people are gaslighting you or manipulating you, or when you have a narcissist in your presence. You won't really realize when you're being used, or whatever. And this is in any case. This could be in like romantic relationships, business partnerships, friendships, family, just talking to a random stranger on the street. You would just never really be able to differentiate truth and false if you don't know your truth. And nobody can truly love you or know you if you don't even know yourself or love yourself. So yeah, this is like, self-knowledge is the first basic steps to life in general. And if you want more information on this, I will definitely be making more videos. But I also have a Patreon account, and I will have that linked in the description. And it's basically just teaching you about self-knowledge. Right now I'm on numerology, but it's going to be on numerology, anatomy, astrology, shadow work, reflection, different journal prompts, teaching you self-Reiki, pretty much everything dealing with self-knowledge, and pretty much like the basics of the fundamentals of self-knowledge. And then I will go deeper as I progress with the course. But yeah, that's basically what it is. And I also have a free blog as well, where you can, well, a free subscription to my Patreon as well, where you can go and look at my blog, have a community chat where you can it's a group chat where you can just converse with other people that's like you, that's like-minded, that's more curious, and share information, share experiences, and things of that nature. But yeah, subscribe to my shit, and if not, you can subscribe to my channel and see more videos, or you can just go fucking learn on your own. Who cares? I just want the knowledge to be out there, to be honest, and that's really it. Learning yourself is the first step to being a human being. For real. Like, you can do all of these things. Like, I've been through so many different businesses, because I'm an entrepreneur. I know that about myself. Like, I'm not meant to be working for other people long term. I'm meant to have my own shit. I'm a leader. I'm a life path one, things of that nature, and I'm not meant to be working for nobody else. So I'm an entrepreneur, but in doing that, I've created so many businesses because I didn't know myself. I started out, and I'm not saying that it was a waste of time, because I got the skill, and now I can utilize these skills from my own personal things. But and they were necessary on my journey, because like they're all the skills I have and attained and knowledge that I've learned and stuff like that is definitely required. But basically I just went through so many different businesses. I fucking went through graphic design, web design, making logos. I went through photography, videography, making music videos, commercials. I went through film. I even try film out from like with other people. Worked like interning with them. I'm an herbalist, I'm an astrologist, I'm a numerologist. I've made crystal jewelry, I've made rings, bracelets, copper wire wrapping. I've done Reiki. I have my Reiki certification. I'm pretty sure there's more, but I'm I am experimenting with music now. I have hella instruments. I've always had hella instruments. Like, even as a kid, I had a keyboard, I had a drum set, like actual drum set. Like, I was actually out here doing shit. But yeah, now I still have some stuff, and I also got some more instruments. So I'm experimenting with different music instruments and stuff like that. So basically what I'm saying is I've done so many different things, and it's all led me to this point. Me sharing all of my knowledge and information, making videos. I have so much equipment for videography, but I'm doing it on my phone because I feel like it's more raw and authentic. When I take the time to set up a tripod and a camera and have the mic clipped and all of that, it just kind of gets me out of the flow. But when I have an idea, I want to get it out immediately, so I just whip out my phone and start recording, and then I can just upload it from my shit without having to edit and do all of that. Some videos I will edit, just for my creativity and just because I want to, but for the most part, a lot of my videos will just be me talking to y'all straight up with no editing and no shit like that, no lighting and all of that. This is my lighting right here. The sun, wherever the hell it is. But yeah, that's my lighting. I'm not trying to do all the extra shit because I want to be raw and I want to be authentic, and I want to just get my truth out without having to stutter, and me doing all that is just the most. I know I just went all over the place, but really the point of me saying all of that is to tell you that if I would have known myself a lot sooner, I probably would have did the same shit, to be honest. But I would have been, I don't know, I probably would have did the same thing, to be honest, because I want to do all of those things. But I would have been more so knowing that this is what I'm gonna do. And I feel like I haven't hit the nail on the head, like exactly what I'm gonna do, but I know for a fact that whatever it is, I'm gonna teach, I'm gonna lead, and I want to have my own community, and the community will be basically enlightened individuals that want to learn themselves, know themselves, become the best versions of themselves, and be in nature, live from nature, consume nature, and give back to nature, and wear nature. The clothes would be natural. Everything is natural. We're consuming everything that's natural. We're growing our own foods. We're building our homes out of nature. And we're not just taking from nature, but we're also giving back and providing. We're breathing in nature. We're living in nature. We're pissing in nature, shitting in nature, and we're giving back. And even honestly, when we die, I want to give my body to nature. I don't want to fucking be in a box and then in the ground. I want to be able to have nature feed on me like I'm feeding on nature. So yeah, that's my community that I am creating, and that's just what I'm doing right now. But I just want y'all to know that self-knowledge is the most important thing. I know I just went all over the place, but this whole video, the point is, self-knowledge is the most important thing that you can attain in this lifetime. It is the most important fucking thing. Like, you have to know yourself. And I just like went to the doctor, got my blood type and like different results to see what nutrients I'm deficient in. The results for that hasn't came back yet, but my blood type, I got that, and now like I'm doing research on what the fuck a blood type even means. What does positive and negative mean? What does the letters and stuff mean? And what foods is best for me to consume. I'm doing all kinds of research, and I feel like, and I just did like a little basic research. Like I just YouTube like 3 things and Googled 1 thing, and I got so much information already. So, but I want to get more into the scientific aspect of it, so I don't just believe what everybody else is telling me. I want to be able to go and do the science and the chemical and biological research for myself, so that I can, and the origins. I want to know the origins of these things and how how there's so many groups, and then each people fit into these certain groups. Like I want to understand what all of that is for myself, and I want to be able to critically think for myself rather than having somebody else tell me what the fuck they're telling me. And how do I even know what they're saying is true? How do I know that they even went and did the real research? So yeah, take that information and learn how to think critically, learn how to think for yourself, because if you don't think for yourself, then other people are thinking for you, and then therefore you're just a slave, a mental slave. So yeah, I'm done rambling. That is all I need to say for the day, well, for this video. And yeah, peace.